plighted? Who can tell? Who can tell? Will Ida break the vows that she has plighted? Who can tell? Will she back out and say she did not mean them? Who can tell? If so, there'll be the deuce to pay between them. No, no, we'll not despair. We'll not despair. For Gama would not dare to make a deadly foe of Hildegard. And so, such group out the panorama for the sign of royal Gama, who today she crossed the water with his fascinating daughter.
See you no sign of Gama?
None, my liege.
'Tis very odd indeed. If Gama fail to put in an appearance at our court before the sun has set in yonder west, and fail to bring the Princess Ida here, to whom our son Hilarion was betrothed at the extremely early age of 1, 'tis war between King Gama and ourselves. Oh, Cyril, I dread this interview. 'Tis 20 years since he and I first met. He was a twisted monster, all awry, as though Dame Nature, angry with her work, had crumpled it in fitful petulance.
But madam, a twisted and ungainly trunk often bears goodly fruit. Perhaps he was a kind, well-spoken gentleman.
Oh no, for adder-like, his sting lay in his tongue.
But stay, my liege. O'er yonder mountain's brow comes a small body bearing Gama's arms. And now I look more closely at it, ma'am. I see attached to it King Gama's leg, from which I gather this corollary, that small body must be Gama's own.
And is the princess with him?
Well, my liege, unless her highness is full 6 feet high and wears mustachios too, and smokes cigars and rides a cavalier in coat of steel, I do not think she is.
Oh, one never knows. She's a strange girl, so I've heard, and does strange things. Come, bustle there. For Gama, place the richest robes we own. For Gama, place the coarsest prison dress. For Gama, let our best spare bed be aired. For Gama, let our deepest dungeon yawn. For Gama, lay the costliest banquet out. For Gama, place cold water and dry bread. For as King Gama brings the princess here, or brings her not, so shall he have much more than everything, much less than nothing. sight, but much I fear, with no princess.
Alas, my liege, I've heard that Princess Ida has forsworn the world. Its wars and men of wars, indeed all men, and shut herself away in Castle Adamant. And there she means to call all women to her side, to study, and to sacrifice the comfort of men's arms, until men lay down their arms and sue for universal peace.
Well, I should think the loss of such a wife is one to whom a reasonable man might easily be reconciled.
Oh no, or I'm not a reasonable man. She is my wife, has been for 20 years. I think I see her now.
Let me look.
In my mind's eye, I mean. A blushing bride, all bib and tucker, frill and furbelow. How exquisite she looked as she was born, recumbent in her foster mother's arms. How the bride wept, nor would be comforted until the hireling mother for the nonce administered refreshment in the vestry. I remember feeling much annoyed that she should weep at marrying with me. But then I thought, these brides are all alike. You cry at marrying with me? How much more cause you'd have to cry if it were broken off? These were my thoughts. I kept them to myself, for at that age I had not learned to speak.
They are hereditary
what I am. I'm a genuine philanthropist, all other kinds of sham. Each little fault of temper and its social defect in my erring fellow creatures I endeavor to correct. To all their little weaknesses I open people's eyes, and little plans to snub the self-sufficient I devise. I love my fellow creatures, I do all the good I can, yet everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. Compliments inflated, I a withering reply, and vanity I always do my best to mortify. A charitable action I can skillfully dissect, and interested motives I'm delighted to detect. I know everybody's income and what everybody earns, and I carefully compare it with the income tax returns. But to benefit humanity, however much I plan, yet everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. I'm sure I'm no ascetic, I'm as pleasant as can be. You'll always find me ready with a crushing repartee. I'm an irritating chuckle, I'm a celebrating sneer, I'm an entertaining snigger, I'm a fascinating leer. To all their little prejudices, I know a thing or two. I can tell a woman's age in half a minute, and I do. But although I try to make myself as pleasant as I can, yet everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man. I can't think why. I can't think why. I can't think why. So, this is Castle Hildegard. Well. Dame Rumour whispered the place was grand. She told me that your taste was exquisite, superb, unparalleled.
Oh, really, King?
Oh, she's alive. Why, how old you grow. Is this Hilarion? Why, you've changed too. You were a singularly handsome child, huh? Are you a courtier? Come then, lie your trade. Tell me some lies. How do you like your queen? Vile rumor says she's all but imbecile. Now that's not true.
My lord, we love our queen. Her wise remarks are valued by her court as precious stones.
Yeah, and for the self-same reason. Like precious stones, her sensible remarks derive their value from their scarcity. Come now, be honest. Tell the truth for once. Tell it of me. Come, I'll harm you not. This leg is crooked, this foot is ill-designed, this shoulder wears a hump. Come out with it. Look, here's my face. Now, am I not the worst of nature's blunders?
Nature never errs. To those who know the workings of your mind, your face and figure, sir, suggest a book appropriately bound.
Why, hark sir, how dare you bandy words with me?
No need to bandy aught that pertains to you.
Do you look at this way?
We are in doubt as whether to treat you as an honored guest or as a traitor knave who plights his word and then breaks it.
The casting votes with me, I'll give it for the former.
We shall see. By the terms of our contract, signed and sealed, you are to bring the Princess Ida here today. Why is she not with you?
Answer me this. What think you of our wealthy, purse-proud man, or when he calls upon a starving friend, pulls out his gold and flourishes his notes and flashes diamonds in the pauper's eyes? What name have you for such an one?
A snob?
Just so. The girl has beauty, virtue, wit, grace, humor, wisdom, charity, and pluck. Would it be kindly, think you, to parade these brilliant qualities before your eyes? Queen Hildegard, oh no, I am no snob.
Stop your tongue, or you shall lose the monkey head that holds it.
Bravo! Your queen deprives me of my head that she and I may meet on equal terms.
Where is she now?
In Castle Adam, one of my many country homes. There she rules a woman's university with full 100 girls.
100 girls! 100 ecstasies!
But no mere girls, my good young gentlemen. All the college learning that you boast, the youngest there would prove a match for you.
With all my heart, if she's the prettiest. Fancy, 100 matches, all alike. That's if I strike them, as I hope to do.
Spare your hope. Their hearts are dead to men. He who desires to gain their favor must be qualified to strike their teeming brains and not their hearts. They are safety matches, sir, and they light only on the knowledge box. So you've no chance.
And you say there are no males whatever within those walls?
None, excepting letter males, and those are driven, as males often are in other large communities, by women. Why, bless my heart, she's so particular, she'll hardly suffer the singing of hymns. And all the animals she owns are hers. The ladies rise and cockcrow every morning.
Then they have male poultry.
No, not at all. The crowing's done by an accomplished hen. Perhaps if you'd address the lady most politely, flatter and impress the lady most politely, humbly beg and humbly sue, she may deign to look on you, but your doing you must do. Most politely, most politely, most politely. Humbly beg and humbly sue, she may deign to look on you, but your doing you must do. Most politely, most politely, most politely.
Go ye and inform the lady, most politely, if you don't, we'll storm the lady, most politely, you'll remain as hostage here, should Hilarion disappear, we will hang you, never fear, most politely, most politely, you'll remain as hostage here, should Hilarion disappear, we will hang you, never fear, most politely, most politely, most politely.
Come, Cyril, Florian, our course is plain. Tomorrow morn the rival will engage, but we will use no force her love to gain. Nature has armed us for the war we wage. Expressive glances shall be our lances, and props of celery, our light artillery, will storm their bowers with scented showers of fairest flowers that we can buy.
Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh, oh, sweet urbanity, oh, myriadity, to touch their vanity we will rely. When day is fading with serenading, such frivolity will prove a quality, sweet confusion, soft allusion, bold intrusion shall justify. This bold intrusion shall justify. Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh, oh, sweet urbanity, oh, myriadity, to touch their vanity we will rely. We'll charm their sunsets with verbal sunsets, with ballads amatory and declamatory, little heeding their pretty
languishing in a solitary prison is a ball account for a soldier's stump who is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle. Yes, is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle. The rum-tum-tum of the military drum and the guns that go boom boom. The rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-tum-tum, tummy-tummy-tummy-tummy-tum. Is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle. The rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-pum-pum.
When Hilarion's bride has at length complied with the just provisions of our requisitions, you may go in haste and indulge your taste for the fascinating rattle of a complicated battle. Yes, the fascinating rattle of a complicated battle, and the rum-tum-tum of the military drum, and the guns that go boom boom.
The rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-tum-tum, tummy-tummy-tummy-tummy-tum. It's longing for the rattle of a complicated battle, and the rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-pum-pum.
I should be quite your honor, my dear, so come and spend a long, long evening with you. And bring the steam.
Oh, that I will. And you shall show me all your nice new things. That quadrant and the anemometer and oh, that darling, darling Dunky Little I've heard so much about. My love, I see you've got another new theodolite. That's the 15th this month. Oh, the one I used went out of fashion half a year ago.
Oh, I've a bit of scandal. What do you think? Melissa found a beanie do concealed in an Egyptian mummy we unrolled last night. Just think of that.
Oh, I say, my dears, I've such news for you. I've just been shown the robes for the doctors of divinity. Oh, they're the sweetest thing. Magenta silk trimmed in chenille. Bouillonné behind, gorge the figure though. And around the bottom, a beautiful blue satin. My, how lovely. Oh, you should see the trencher cut. It's amber satin trimmed with Cluny lace and rows of pearls. And around the outer edge, the tiniest, tiniest rosebuds in the world.
Oh, it's much more lovely than the legal gown with green grenadine and ruchings on the front that we shall wear.
I shall give up the law and go into the church. I've always felt a serious longing for a parson's life. Besides, I'm fair with a bright and green. Prelude, fellows, if you can. What's the thing that's known as man? Man was wed and man was gone. Man is not at all good born. Man is of no kind of use. Man's a donkey, man's a goose. Man is coarse and man is clean. Man is more or less
the princessitis list of punishments. The first is Sacharissa. She's expelled.
Oh my God.
Expelled. Because although she knew no man of any kind may pass our walls, she dared to bring a set of chessmen here.
I meant no harm. They're only men of wood.
They're men with whom you give each other a mate, and that's enough. The next is Chloe. Chloe will lose 3 terms, for yesterday, when looking through her drawing book, I found a sketch of a perambulator. Double perambulator. Shameless girl. Now, that's all at present. Now attention, pray. Your principal, the princess, comes to give her usual inaugural address to those young ladies who joined yesterday.